keep it going since we bring the S.P.e.W back. This episode of the S.P.e.W, we're doing The Matrix Resurrections, just the trailer. That's all we got for now. Trust me, I got my HBO Max. I'm watching it same day. But we were blessed with how did they do this last week? I think we got a teaser that we was going to get a trailer Thursday for The Matrix 4, which was just, it blew my mind. What can I say? The fact that we're getting it blew my mind, and then seeing it blew my mind even more. So, yeah, what should we expect from this new Matrix movie? Well, if you aren't caught up, technically, let's see, how can we summarize the first Matrix? The first Matrix, war, machines learn how to put people to sleep and give them a fantasy GTA world to live in. Somebody got out of that, learned the truth, the machines got mad, so the humans and the machines, the ones that wanted peace, put a virus in the machines that only Neo could beat. So therefore they had to bargain. Neo says, I will be your anti-malware for this virus if you leave the humans alone. So they did that. He beat Smith, erased the virus. But at the end of the movie, his body was still there and he was still jacked in. The fact that I know that he was still alive is the fact that his body was still glowing gold to show you that he is part machine, if not a machine. So this movie takes place for some weird reason. It looks like he's back in the Matrix and he's unaware of what happened. So to my knowledge, I'm going to look at it as if the machines never gave his body back and they still have his body and they reinserted him into the rebooted version in the Matrix, making this the 7th iteration if the first trilogy was the 6th. So for whatever reason, the machines kept him. They put him back to sleep. And if you notice, the trailer's in a blue tint versus the first 3 movies is in the green tint. So I'm assuming that they're gonna match that up when we see the actual film eventually. But yeah, so this is about, I think that the issue is somewhere the humans wanted Neo back, and the machines was like, blah blah. They hit him with one of them. And apparently they probably found Neo somewhere within the Matrix, and now they got to break him out just like they did the first time. So apparently maybe in this trailer we see, I forgot his name, but he was also in The Watchmen as Dr. Manhattan. He's also currently the new Candyman. He's playing the new Morpheus. Now, if you pay attention into the trailer, there's a scene where you get kind of like a Liquid Terminator scene where it's this version of Morpheus is being made. Now, I always believed in the first 3 that Morpheus was part machine, but I guess they were able to copy his program, if you will, and insert it into a new being, which is what I thought the Oracle was as well. So yeah, the trailer gives you a lot more questions, as well as apparently answering the question. Neo obviously is still alive, and so is Trinity. So this is the part where we're gonna get into spoilers. We had some reviews or documents that came out a couple of years back, even maybe last year, where that's the plot of the Matrix, that they was going to trick them into thinking that they was in real life and the Matrix was like a video game or some weird shit like that. So I've seen various pieces of this alleged script, and I must say, the way it is presented, it's working. So I know when I was reading it on paper, I was like, I don't know if it could work. I mean, it could, but it depends on how they do it. So yeah, I really am curious about the end-all picture of it all. Another thing I'm curious about, We got to look at these credits to see if Sophia Stewart's name is in any of the credits. All right, look, I'm just saying. Ain't nobody said anything about her or her lawsuit, and I'm just saying. But she was the first person to tell us that there is a Matrix 4, and she was the first person to insinuate exactly what we're seeing, that the machines put Neo back into the Matrix against his will, and the humans have to come save him again. She said this shit on Know the Ledge Radio's podcast with Red Pill and Blue Pill. It was an interview a couple of years ago. They might have took that shit down. Ain't no telling. You know how YouTube can be. But Sophia Stewart, Red and Blue Pill interview, Know the Ledge Radio, Google search that shit, YouTube search that shit. It's on YouTube. And she tells us about there was a Matrix 4 in development right after the first three. So yeah, once again, like y'all might not even do that real. Her name is Sophia Stewart. She's known as the mother of the Matrix and the Terminator franchise as well. A little conspiracy theory for y'all. Have fun with it. But yeah, the Matrix trailer is fucking awesome. I can't wait to see this shit. I'm like a little kid again in high school. Hey, my trench coat is right over here off camera. Don't get it fucked up. And my screensaver is the Matrix right now in 2021. Before this movie even came out, my goddamn screensaver was the Matrix. Don't get it fucked up, nigga. We've been with the shits. We've been fucking with Red Pill and Blue Pill, Dr. Sabi's godchildren for the longest. And shouts out to Know the Ledge Radio. Shouts out to Professor Griffith, Serious Minds. Shouts out to Brother Rich. Yo, I've been your host, like Jason Joseph, aka Ridiculous. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to try to do more live reaction reviews because I think that instead of me editing it and chopping out certain shit, I think you get more of my excitement and how much I enjoyed whatever I'm reviewing. So I think we might keep this format just for, the live shits. Until next time.